Morning, folks. We are back at the grassy lake dispersed camping area. If you follow my blog at all, you'll remember we camped here last year, early summer, and the mosquitoes here were, oh my gosh, terrible. Today though, it's cool enough. All the mosquitoes have gone away or died off, and we are just packing up after a very pleasant evening here, and today we are heading off to Teton National Park for round 2 of the Tetons today. Should be a good time. Glad you guys are coming along. Hey guys, John here, coming to you from the forest of the Grand Teton National Park. Since the last time I saw you guys, we have moved south about an hour, maybe. Actually, probably wasn't even that far. It was probably about 30 minutes. But we came down here to Coulter Bay and decided to get a campsite here in the park so we can make use of the bear vault. And tomorrow I am going out on a big loop. I'm going to do the Cascade Canyon, Paintbrush Canyon loop. Paintbrush Canyon, you say? Yes, Paintbrush Canyon. And that is indeed the trail that we hiked up as a family for backpacking. But you can actually go much further up the mountain than what we went and run the ridge across and then drop back down Cascade Canyon, which is equally as beautiful. And I think it's something like a 22 mile hike, something like that. Comes on over to the Jenny Lake trailhead, see if I can get there bright and early and get on out there and have me a nice long day hike. I'm due. I ain't had a nice long one since probably Rainier. So yeah, as for today, well, we got into the park here fairly early and I am just roaming now, just out walking around having a good time, doing a little day hiking. I just made the hike over here to Swan Lake. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Swan Lake. I think I would rename this Lily Pad Lake. Now that we've seen it, I think we're safe to continue on up the trail. Just beautiful hiking through here. We just left Moose Ponds down there. And we are on an unofficial trail of sorts, hoping to make our way to this Hermitage Point. Nothing like a beach walk. Especially in a place like this. I think I'm just going to walk the lakeshore all the way back around to where we started. Good morning. We are at the Tetons, about to embark on this paintbrush divide hike, about 20 miles. It's about 7:30 this morning. Unfortunately, we do have a little precipitation falling from the sky, but the weatherman assures me that it's not going to be an all-day thing. So what I'm hoping is that I can get out into the trees here pretty quick, and between my rain jacket and my pack cover and the trees, we should stay dry enough for the first 4 or 5 miles of the hike. Hopefully by then it'll be cleared up. So, all right, may not be a whole lot of filming this early part, but we'll bring you back when it dries out. Wildlife sighting number 2 so far. We've been hiking about 30 minutes. We have this very curious buck, just a young fella, who keeps looking at me all crooked, wondering what the heck I'm doing up here. I'm just watching you, pal. Also seen 3 sandhill cranes on the trail right back here. So we are to the cutoff for Paintbrush Canyon. It's been about 30 minutes. So we are going to continue onward and upward. Sweet. The rain finally stopped. I knew it would. And if you look right up at the base of those trees, that's blue skies coming this way, baby. Woohoo! It's gonna be a great day for a climb. And as you can kind of see, we've already shed about 2.5 layers. So it does not take long to get the old hiker furnace going. Working on these mountains out here. Let's keep making tracks. We'll bring you back when the scenery gets really good. We are coming up on the spot where me and the family camped, which is right up on top of this ridge here, when we did our backpacking trip in here. I can't help but smile when I think about it. It was a fantastic trip. I think it was real early on in this expedition we're on. But wow, look at all these colors. Yeah, beautiful. So it's been interesting hiking up this valley, retracing the steps that we took and just kind of reminiscing and remembering that hike. A lot of fun, a lot of good times. We are about to pass the turnoff for it, and then we'll be starting our way, making our way up there. Wow, look at those clouds. I love those streaky ones like that. Just working my way up the mountain here, found some more wildlife. Another deer. Y'all know how much I love waterfalls, right? So I thought, just for a slight change, I would show you this one. Look at that gorgeous thing. Fun little climb so far, folks. Not real tough, not real technical, but enough to keep you warm, keep you going. The temperatures are cool enough. It's about perfect for hiking. Right now, snack time. Quick shot looking back at where we've come from. That lake down there, Lee Lake or String Lake, I'm not sure which. And then Jackson you can see way out there. And right about in that area there, I believe, is where Coulter Bay is, which is where we're camped at. So I started down there at the water about 2.5 hours ago. Fantastic, fantastic. Made it to our next intersection here. We are going to head up to Holly Lake before we swing back out and rejoin the Paintbrush Canyon trail and make our way up to the divide, eventually Lake Solitude. Here we go. Well, I can't say for sure, but I believe this is Holly Lake. It's very pretty, very calm, nice reflections coming off there. I like it. If we come across another lake that it turns out this one wasn't holly, I'll let you know. Came a little further up the trail. I'm going to guess that was not Holly Lake. Whatever it was beautiful, like everything else here. But that's not the lake we're looking for, it would appear. All right, this is the official thing, man, the real deal. Here it is, Holly Lake. And wildlife. I don't know if you can see him out there or not. Where'd he go? Oh, he dove. A couple of them. Huh. Cool. Wow. What a beautiful spot. Holly Lake. Surrounded by the Teton Mountains. Pretty much all sides. We have reached the land of stone and snow. Plenty of snowfields all around here. Looks like some fresh stuff up there in the crags. None on that side though. There's the view back to where we came from. Shoot, you might even be able to see. Yeah, you can just barely make out Holly Lake down there in that corner. I think we're about another mile or so shy of the divide itself. I just wanted to get you guys out and show you some of this cool snowfields up here in the upper Tetons. Normally you don't get to see these, and if you do, they look teeny tiny. Now you can kind of get an idea how big they really are. Another great shot looking out of where we came from, Jackson Lake and whatnot, but man, you can really start to see the separation in the mountains going back to the east, can't you? Still climbing. All right, here we got a great view of Holly Lake, and then Jackson Lake and String Lake. Of course, the mountains being mountainous. Sweet. Well, we just entered the upper Paintbrush Canyon camp zone, so a couple more miles, we'll be to the top. All right, that definitely is a person up there moving between those big black spots. I think I could be mistaken, but I think that's my pass. Fantastic. Climb's getting tougher, but this is fan-friggin-tastic. Look at this. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Well, my friends, it would appear we are to our first snow crossing right around this corner here. You don't want to slip here. That would suck. The snow's getting a little slippery, so I'm going to try to go nice and easy. This is exactly the way Washakie Pass was last year. Only you see these nice footsteps. I'm walking in. They were gone. Somebody slipped and wiped out. I'm going to do my best not to be that person. Yeah. Easy does it. Oh boy. Steps are getting a little thin here. Almost to the end, baby. Almost to the end. Oh yeah. Piece of cake, man. Piece of cake. No problem. Wow. Check out this view. Tell me that ain't fabulous. Hoo-wee. I like it. Oh yeah. We're in it now, baby. We in it. Perspective shot. Here's a couple guys hiking ahead of me. As you can see, making our way up to there. That's got to be the divide right there. We almost there. Let's get it. Here's a view looking back around. I love the mountains. We did it! We are up on the ridge, Paintbrush Divide. Looking out to the east, looking south, back to the west. And if you can't tell, it's super windy up here. One last look from the top of the divide. So the trail comes right over here, and comes along. Here's a view looking back out to the east. Here's looking back up this divide right here is Paintbrush Canyon. Now we're looking back more towards the south. You can see Grand peeking up there between those other two. Gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. I'll show you the view to the other way. Looking west. Not much to see out there. I always wondered about that. But super windy, so I'm going to get down off of here and find a place to get a snack. Still making our way down the trail here, cruising down the backside, looking at Grand Teton right there. What a fantastic view. So we started up there somewhere. Actually, that might have been over there. I don't know. I am fairly certain that is Lake Solitude. It's beautiful. There's a couple of hikers hanging out there. To give you perspective, there's one guy moving across the valley, across the green. There's at least one or two, looks like two, standing out there at the lakeshore. So, next stop, probably those trees right there for a break. Here it is, my friends. Lake Solitude. Very pretty. Pretty, pretty. Well, we are working our way down Cascade Canyon. The wind is getting kind of crazy. The sky's looking a little angry. Wow, look at the waterfall. Beautiful. I love it. This thing is huge. A little more wildlife. Where are the other ones? Here they come. Mama already went by. Here come the two little ones. Oh, that one's still got spots. Mama, baby. That's another baby butt. Now that my battery's dead, I'm finding all the wildlife. Mama done jumped off the trail up there. Babies are still ahead though. Jenny Lake. A couple of falcons, I believe. Cool. Ah, awesome. We made it. It is 5 o'clock. I started at 7:30 this morning. What is it? 9.5 hours to do the loop. And I stopped. I bet I spent at least 30 minutes breaking and drinking and just hanging out, talking to people. So probably about a 9-hour trip. If you are looking to do the Paintbrush Divide hike yourself, I would say plan on around 9 hours. So then, in summary, we went up this pass right here, whoop, up and over the top, and we came down that pass right there. What an awesome, awesome trip.